Today I'll be talking about Miliana, town of the scholars in Mujahedeen.
Your name, school,
Amina, my name is Amina Abada. I'm at CPS, Hamza Public School, and I'm in 6th grade. Miliana is a charming town in the mountain of Zakat, occupied by the Romans, led by the Emperor Octave between 25 to 27 BJC. The ruins are still surrounding Miliana. Miliana has founded in the 10th century by Yusuf Bilgin ibn Zaidi. Miliana is known for its magenta park. It has rare and endangered specimens of plants and trees. Magenta is one of the most important and valuable parks in North America. Miliana is known for the mines of Zakat, Licor de Mines de Miliana, was the only school of this type of African continent. Every year, Miliana holds an Asian tradition charity festival, La Fête du Soleil. These are pictures of Miliana. Famous people of Miliana: Sayyid Ahmed bin Yusuf, Al-Amir Abdul Al-Jazari, Al-Hajj Amir bin Blida, Mustafa Sharif, Ali La Pointe, Muhammad Boras. These are pictures of some of the scholars: Muhammad Boras, Mustafa Sharif, and Emil Abdul Khadir. Sayyid Ahmed bin Yusuf. Sayyid Ahmed bin Yusuf was born in Mascara in the first half of the 19th century. He moved to Miliana to study Quran, banking, and very quickly became a great theologian at the early age. He was a great traveler. Also, he studied art of agriculture, and he was able to develop irrigation techniques that helped the people of Miliana. He was a man that was extended knowledge and wisdom, which led him to become the same patron of Miliana. He died between 1524 to 1526. These are this is the masjid of Sayyid Ahmed bin Yusuf. Al-Amir Abdul Qadir. Amir bin Qadir was born in Mascara in 1808. He was an independent leader, a supremacia, and a poet. He led the struggle against French domination, 1840 to 1846. He entered Miliana in April 1835 and built a factory of weapons. He chaired a council in 1839, and his colleagues and ulama, who decided whether peace or jihad. His house became a museum. Al-Amir wrote Kitab al-Mawqif. This is the Amir Abdul Qadir's weapon factory in the museum. He's my grandfather. His quote is, "Knowledge is the key to success." Basa Muhammad. Basa Muhammad was a mujahid and a person who dedicated his life to science and literature. He was one of the rare Algerian students to successfully obtain the Balag exam honors. His dream was to become a pharmacist, but the call of duty changed his destiny. Muhammad Pasha joined the education system and became a teacher. 3 months later, the French army arrested him, and he was tortured. He was imported at Blida's jail and tortured to the point of he was lost his ability to speak. Then he was sentenced to death. Allah is great. Allah spared his life. From a teacher to a principal, then a consultant of the National Ministry of Education. He spent all his life teaching the young students and providing him with guidance. Read my grand aunt. July 5th, 1961, Basa Hafidha. Basa Hafidha was a native from Miliana. In July 5th, 1961, a big demonstration was organized by the FLN to show the French occupation, the resistance, and to raise the Algerian flag. In every house, the women worked very hard to sew the white, red, and green symbol of the Algerian Revolution. Hafida, an Algerian mother, was the first to meet the masjid of Sidi Ahmed bin Yusuf with the rest of the women. At 9 o'clock, the women dispatched out of the street. For sure, Hafida was at the front row wearing a green, red, and white suit, holding in her hand proudly the Algerian flag, singing the song. All of a sudden, gunshots burst in the air. It was chaos. Later, Miliana woke up to the hardly reality. Lots of people were dead or wounded. Basa Hafida was coldly shot by a Blackfoot from his balcony across the town hall and left her dead. Basa Hafida was honored by the town. They renamed the street of past dwelling after her, 7 Rue Basa Hafida. This is where she was dead. Thank you.
Jazakallah khairan.
Also, this was made out in Miliana handmade. MashaAllah. It's a braid.
Hamza.
Yusuf.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if he gets H.
بالناقل عن الماء. بالناقل عن الماء. Amina, go for your sister.
Just put out all of the slides and then run off the cards. I was like, slides?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Hamza Baaziz and I am from Kanakamak Middle School. Today I will be talking about the Algerian War of Independence, 1954 to 1962. I will start with the French colonization. The French began their occupation of Algeria in 1830, starting with the landing in Algiers. As occupation turned into colonization, Kabylie remained the only region independent of French government. Pressure on the region increased, and the will of her people to resist and defend Kabylie increased as well. Soon after, the whole country was under French colonization. The French invasion of Algeria took place between 1830 and 1847. 1827, an argument between Hussein D., the ruler of Autumn Regency of Algiers, and the French council escalated into a naval blockade, following which French invaded and quickly seized Algiers in 1830, and rapidly took control of other coastal communities.
What is this?
Algerian suffering. During occupation, the French deprived Algerians of all their rights and properties. They took the best lands and resources and took Algeria to the mountains and hills. Not only that, but they also tried to
undermine their language and religion by considering anything Algerian as inferior. After all of that, any resistance was met with brutal power and extermination. As a result, during the 132 years of occupation, millions of Algerians lost their lives. France used all kinds of extermination and torture against innocent Algerians. At some occasions, the brutal French force committed massacres of thousands of people, like the example of Abada and Stif. In May 8, 1945, where French killed 45,000 Algerians in one day. 1947 to 1954. A new constitution for Algeria is established. All Algerian citizens are offered French citizenship. However, when an Algerian National Assembly is convened, it is skewed to settlers compared to indigenous Algerians